Just moments ago at the Texas Capitol, the Senate gave initial approval to a bill to prevent red flag laws.
Senate Bill 1362 by State Senator Brian Hughes would ban governmental entities from enforcing extreme risk protective orders or red flag laws unless the legislature passes such a law. KVUE's Daniel Perot is live at the state capitol for us this afternoon. And Daniel, there's been a lot of opposition from Democrats on the Senate floor there.
There was, Brian, and some of the most passionate argument against the bill came from State Senator Roland Gutierrez, who represents Uvalde. He talked about how a red flag law could have potentially prevented the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School. Red flag laws allow judges to order somebody's guns be taken away from them if they're found to be a threat to either themselves or others. State Senator Brian Hughes has dubbed his bill the Anti-Red Flag Act. He says that it is designed to make sure that a person's firearms are not taken away from them without due process. In addition to barring state or local governments from adopting or enforcing red flag policies, the bill also declares any federal extreme risk protective order law is unenforceable in Texas if it infringes on constitutional rights. It prohibits state and local entities from accepting federal funds that are intended for red flag law enforcement. Hughes says that this does not apply to family violence protection orders or cases where criminal charges are filed.
Texas law allows a law enforcement officer to take into custody someone who appears to be a danger, to take that person into custody. That's not affected by this bill, but this does affect constitutional rights that would otherwise be taken away without due process.
Democrats expressed several concerns during the floor debate, saying the bill would take away a tool for law enforcement to keep the community safe, for example, in cases when somebody makes a terroristic threat. Senator Jose Menendez says it is a balancing act, but this bill strikes the wrong balance.
This bill pushes the balance towards the person that would maintain a gun under any circumstances, even when local government, special authority, all these people who might have respect the Constitution would say we need to temporarily remove the firearm for the safety of the person and their loved ones.
Earlier this afternoon, the Senate passed a number of bills, including Senate Bill 14, that would create the Texas Regulatory Efficiency Office, coined as the Texas DOGE, within the governor's office. Also, Senate Bill 24, which would require students to learn about communism in social studies classes. Both those bills now head over to the House. Lawmakers would have to pass the red flag bill one more time before it could make its way to the lower chamber. Live at the Texas Capitol, Daniel Perot, KVUE News.